Okay, Karliah, what do you have to say?
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Right. So we need to go to a standing stone. It's there. No, it's not there. It's the Shadow Stone. I haven't travelled up there yet. What's this? Ah, Fort Dawnguard. Right, so that's where that is. Whenever I start the Dawnguard questline, that's where I have to go. Righto. So I suppose the best way to leave would be the closest exit. Yeah, of course, it's always the best way to leave. Oh, another thief. Hell yeah! What's he got? Ooh, got quite a lot actually. I've got loads of these things, I don't need any more of them. The gold's always good though. Right, it's telling me to exit this way. And off we go into the wilderness. Huh. Maul, you're part of the Thieves Guild. I think. Oh, this comes to an abrupt end. Okay. So I said there was a... Sorry, she said there was a path cut. Karliah said. Just need to find it. Aha. Now... Are we going to... No, we're not going to have any trouble. We're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty cool.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Is this like a sword edge? Or is it like a metaphorical edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Right. Eternal, what happened to capturing Mercer alive?
From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together, we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken.
The Guild has spoken.
Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
Yeah, well, the only thing thieves worship is gold, really. Big pile of gold.
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment. You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
Yeah, I have the skill of cutting people up with swords.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. It's my hope that you will, yes.
Cool.
This way, please.
Mind you, the Nightingale doesn't sound that cool. Where the hell? Oh, there's a door. Secret door. And this place is Nightingale Hall. Right, where are we going then? Lead the way. Wait, is
So
this
this
a war?
is Nightingale Hall.
No.
I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Business. Business never usually goes my way.
You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Well, that's good. This blade's armor's
I
crap
think we should
anyway.
trust the lass and take the deal.
Don't see that every day.
Huh.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Will you shut up, Brynjolf? Please, leave me alone. Well, it's a bit dusty, but, you know, not bad.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
I don't know, actually.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor.
Right. Apparel. Nightingale boots. Wearer is muffled and moves silently. Nightingale gloves. Lockpicking is 20% easier, one-handed attacks do 20% more damage. The hood. The laser spells cost 15% less to cast. Yeah, I think I'll leave that. I'll leave that off. Nightingale armor increases your stamina by 30 points, increases force resistance by 30%. Oh. So I'll keep that. And everything else, I think I'll have to gift it.
What's troubling you?
Good.
We've stopped. What is it?
Trade.
What do you need to take?
Ooh, I've got a cape now. Kick ass. Let's see. Stuff from me. Well, that's actually broken, so I'll just chuck that. You can have them. Actually, you'll just put them on, so I won't give you them. You can have that. I'm not going to use that. So, there you go. And that's all I can give you right now. That'll do. I still have to throw away the Blades armor, so...
Let's go.
Blades armor. Drop. Buff. Okay, let's go. This place is... Is this like a maze or something? No.
You appear hesitant to don your nightingale armor.
Oh, do I need to put the hood on? Oh. Okay. Damn it. What happens if I put my helmet back on?
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Sure. Let's do it.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Just a little bit, yeah. Maybe I should wear the full gear. Just, you know. It's a ritual and everything.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Sure. If you could just get on with it, that would be fantastic.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
So I need to go and stand over there. Okay. Standing with Uthgerd. She's gonna become a nightingale, I suppose, or no, she's not. You're not gonna get by Nocturnal, Uthgerd. I am. Ha 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 ha. I'm the overachiever and you're nothing.
I
Right.
call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Karliah. I was wondering
Oh my
when I'd hear
God.
from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
I stuck
You're
Uthgerd.
already mine,
I can't
Karliah.
duck, never mind.
Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprised me, Karliah. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Karliah. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
That was hardcore.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Okay.
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Wow. Yeah, a key that can unlock any door. I may be interested in that.
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should possess it actually. That does sound quite dangerous. No one but me, of course.
Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Yeah, I usually just set out to kill things.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item.
Oh
to
yeah,
its
of course, stolen
rightful
items.
owner.
Yeah, sure.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
Right.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after... Karliah and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Right. Wait a minute. First of all, how could you have had a long discussion? It took me, what, 5 minutes to get up there? So in the time it took me to get up there, you'd obviously gotten there and maybe been there for a couple of minutes before me, so it took you about 3 minutes to get there. So you had a 3-minute conversation about really pretty much me, a stranger, to your guild, and about how you now want me to lead your guild. You guys are all idiots. Why would I want to lead a bunch of morons?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Well, yeah, it is about time, I have to say.
Ha! Spoken like the leader of the Thieves Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation.
Let's do it.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Indeed. Let's get to it.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Karliah and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Nice. So, yeah. I guess we are Nightingales now.
Aye. And some of what Karliah said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Karliah. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Indeed.
Until next we meet, lad.
So, this is the Nightingale's place. Oh, you do have the shield of his grimoire equipped. Well done. Let's see. So we're all exposed to the night, to the sky. And Nocturnal came out and blessed us. It's daytime now though, I think. Or is that just the moon? I don't know. Anyway, next quest. Blind-sighted. I'm on my way to Erkenthand, a vast dwarven ruin that supposedly contains the legendary Eyes of the Falmer. Karliah and Brynjolf are waiting for me within. Together we hope to stop Mercer Frey from stealing the eyes and escaping from Skyrim with the skeleton key of Nocturnal. So this is it. Next time, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kick Mercer's balls, and then probably stab him. Not in the balls though, that would just be cruel.